Hi, I'm James West. This is Midas Letter Money. My next guest is developing a gold project in northwestern Ontario. It's in a company that is not yet public, but is going to be very soon. Howard Katz is the president and CEO of Tamaka Gold Corp. Howard, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Howard, how is it that a project in northwestern Ontario in our own backyard gets to 1 million ounces and is still private?
Very good question. We had a significant private investor invest about $15 million into the company over the last several years, and by doing so was able to take a substantial project and grow it while remaining private. It was a significant investment by a committed shareholder. And so by doing so, he created a project that has 1 million ounces today and has uncovered a whole bunch of potential to make this substantially larger in the near term.
So you've got a go public strategy in place.
Yep.
You've got cash in the bank?
Yep, we have close to $10 million, and we're well capitalized. Since I joined the company in June of last year, did a couple of institutional raises, raised approximately $18 million, and from a combination of institutions and high net worth individuals, and so we're strongly positioned and ready to go after the market.
Okay, so you call this the Goldland property, and it's exactly where?
It's situated just on the same greenstone belt as Rainy River, so that's how I usually orientate people to understand the project. We're on the same greenstone belt as Rainy River, and it's significant in that we have the same bulk tonnage potential as Rainy River. So that's how I like to sort of position our company in investors' minds.
Okay, so I looked at some of your data, and it looks like you're sitting within up to 30-kilometer trend up there.
Yeah, it's quite a large land package that we've amassed. As you know, we are private, and because we didn't have to advertise some of our staking operations, and so by doing so, we were able to really accumulate a very large land position, something that really can't be recreated today. And so we have about 270 square kilometers in total, and you're right, we have a strike of about 30 kilometers from tip to tip.
Okay, tell us a bit about the grade.
Grade's good. For an open pit, we have several classifications. We have an M&I of about 365,000 ounces, grading at just over 1.7 grams per ton. And the balance, about 650,000 ounces, are grading at just over a gram per ton. These are good open pit grades.
Sure. And does it start near surface?
Yes, it starts from surface and continues down.
Okay. Tell us a bit about infrastructure in the area.
Infrastructure is excellent. I mean, it's actually beyond excellent. We literally have two airports, commercial airports, that flank our property. We could fly from Toronto and be at that airport within 3 hours. From the airport, we could take a half-hour drive and literally be on our project via public highway. The infrastructure, the access is fantastic. There's power lines that are just about 10 kilometers away, and we have 2 railway lines that also are fairly close by. So the infrastructure is about as good as it can possibly get.
Okay, so tell us a bit about your board of directors. I see some rather familiar faces there.
Yeah, we have a very strong board, and we're really pleased. The founder, Frank Zobline, is our chairman. We have also a very experienced board coming on as we go public. We have Ken Stowe, who is going to be the lead director. Ken was most recently the president and CEO of Northgate Minerals. They were acquired by Orico Gold for $1.6 billion, and these were based off of the projects that Ken really developed under his stewardship. We also have Farouk Hakimi. Farouk was formerly the CFO for Inco, and he's becoming onto our board as the chair of our audit committee, so we're going to have very strong corporate governance there. And as well as we also have a very well-known mining executive, Abraham Drost, joining us. And Abraham is just highly regarded in the exploration world, and is a good friend and a former colleague of mine, and so we're very pleased to have him on board as well, because he's created a lot of shareholder value for junior explorers like ours.
Okay, and what about yourself?
Myself, formerly, I'm an investment banker. I was been fortunate to have run the mining practice at a large boutique here with a national footprint in Canada. I've really authored a lot of transactions in the, call it the small to mid-cap space, and really specialized in creating value for shareholders, taking, call it $50 million market cap companies and transforming them into the 300 to 500 million mid-cap companies, and have taken them beyond, in fact. So, highly specialized in the mining space, and really focus on a specific market segment. And so what I decided to do was take the skill sets that I acquired as an investment banker and really, transplant them as the CEO of Tamaka.
Okay, well, looking forward to the IPO. Thank you for joining us today, Howard.
Thank you for having me.
If you'd like to learn more about Tamaka Gold, you can visit them online at tamakagold.com. That's Tamaka gold.com. And if you'd like to learn more about companies like Tamaka Gold before they go public, visit MidasLetter.com. I'm James West. This is Midas Letter Money.